한다면 나 홀로 너를 생각하네. 이런 기분 설명할 수 없어. 원래 이맘쯤 너와의 여행을 생각했었는데 네가 좋아하던 와인과 선물을 준비했겠지. 기뻐할 너를 상상하며. 근데 왜 이런 생각을 하면서 너를 추억만 하게 된 건지. 어쩌다 너와 나 왜 이렇게 끝난 건지. 너를 기억하면 난 가슴이 아파와. 어쩌다 너와 나 이렇게 잊혀진다면 다시 사랑할 수 없을 것 같아. 그날의 나는 내게 너무 낯설었겠지. 내 맘과 다르게 너에게 상처를 줬으니. 사랑한다는 말로도 부족했던 너에게 내가 너무 잘못한 것 같아. 너와 나의 다른 생각이 결국엔 우리를 서로 갈라서게 만들었어. 근데 왜 이런 얘기를 하게 된 건지 난 모르겠어. 어쩌다 너와 나 왜 이렇게 끝난 건지. 너를 기억하면 난 가슴이 아파와. 어쩌다 너와 나 이렇게 잊혀진다면 다시 사랑할 수 없을 것 같아. 말은 해줘야 하는데 내 마음 변하지 않았다고. 모든 게 오해야. 내 얘길 들어주길 바래.
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
seriously, when is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When...
Is this how long-life species live?
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. Here you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. It doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on it. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights. And I've fought against Borison abominations for years. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight,
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. The good news is the 2 nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation.
we've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. Don't worry, Yukong. Fate...
I have no doubt about General Fei Xiao's capabilities, according to the plan. But now, with Hu Lei's whereabouts unknown...
March is right, Grandpa.
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
Well...
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hu Lei's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Luofu.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Luofu.
As if nothing has happened.
That's why I called the two of you here.
Master Yun Li.
No, that's not the case.
General Huaiyan.
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa.
Dear child, then we can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu. I've grasped the situation of the prison break.
Borisin infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed.
I, and the 2 behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous.
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hu Lei has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borisin. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hu Lei herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hu Lei was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The 10 Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Indeed. This means that these Borison have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lawfu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use,
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borison. Incredible strength.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borison possesses.
If I may be so bold to ask.
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borison packs over 7 centuries ago. Even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin, by the end of the battle, only a few of us remain.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? On the Xianzhou Jumi, their so-called immortality is just a facade. But I guess I understand. The people of the Lawfu are known for their kindness.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
My strength.
Time to cleanse the children.
Still water to oblivion.
I'm very shot.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borisin in disguise.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
Someone bit open his arteries and...
Despite being a long-lived species, it's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries.
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance, just like you said, Miss Linshaw.
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. The Foxians curse his name day and night, and I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing.
As you mentioned, your...
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Linshaw. Yanqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that... I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of...
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals.
No. If it were only about revenge, it was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets.
Watch out! This thing is still alive! Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. It's bleeding.
Free will, or was it fate? Still water to the blade.
Strength.
Get it together.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Immerse yourself in it. Yeah.
Damage sustained. Abnormal.
He sent a storm.
May the foul stench just a time to cleanse the filth. The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding. Be of your body and mind.
Free will, or was it...
Naughty child. haven't answered my question about why
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people... Well, I understand. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no...
Exactly. Why can Borison control the power of Moonrage? Each questioner had good intent. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing,
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Luofu.
because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Luofu,
That was a necessary trade-off.
thank you for enlightening me.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission. But did your mentor tell you?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions.
If that's the case,
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission,
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. But let me make it clear.
it doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
These Mara-struck soldiers...
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were two groups of attackers.
Hide their tracks.
Exactly.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are moreover. Forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloudhim magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hule's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. Since this edition of Imbibitor Lunae.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds.
Please remember, General, that...
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, may Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point.
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot. It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now.
I'm just kidding.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Boris and his savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou, but in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky.
Check. That's good.
The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon.
Lord Hulei.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
Run away, you said? Well, I'm not the one who's trying to run away right now. The Borison's era has long passed. Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting.
He isn't lying.
And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead.
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality.
This prophet, Mongus.
The prophet made this proclamation. And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Luofu's war dance. And that it would be our...
Even if you managed to set Hulei free, you'd have...
We've already prepared our ships.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think...
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! Right now! Everyone...
Perfect chance to listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
No, I've never heard anything like that.
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Water! What the heck was I thinking?
Let me take a look.
Are you a healer?
Although Hule and his followers can currently... I can't. Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. Just as I suspected. He's testing. The Cloud Knights must have been aware. For now.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. We need to hurry wherever we're going. Keep what quiet? You want to leave alone now? Hey, you can't take my star skiff for free.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission can't... If I can help you... Hi, do you need my help, messenger from the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Borisin are hiding in the Exalting Sanctum.
Borisin? Here?
These Borisin are disguised as Foxians.
Will you please wait here for a while? I'll find a soldier.
Hey there. I noticed you... Could you please provide more? What? Wait.
I was brought here by the Borisin.
All right. I'll call for reinforcements.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else. Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No, not at all.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Come and take a good look. Who are these people?
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my cooperation.
What are you trying to do, Moktuk?
Nothing to do? Remember, these people died because of you.
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right?
Oh, exactly as you said.
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst a flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood. Your calm facade will soon crumble, of course. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve, before the hunt begins. Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Here's the question that's been bothering me.
So, is that why the Shenzhou Yaoqing wanted to take me away? I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. Unfortunately, some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Cho? I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, to achieve his goal, Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. Laugh all you want. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borsen warhead. Devouring is the true essence of life. I thought all hope was lost. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Cho, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now.
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borsen?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay. There's an old saying among the Borsen.
you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries.
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borisin that can be easily killed. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted...
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long.
A star skiff to get us out of the LaFu.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borisin and corner our prey.
We wish you good luck. Your search for your better half.
This is where we ran into the Borisin last time.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem... Losing contact with their accomplices prepared. However, the more well-prepared a plan is...
Are you suggesting that there are Borisin here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. Then, there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
You're aware of the Borisin prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter.
No, everything is normal on the ship.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view.
Yes.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while.
Honestly, just what? Speaking of which...
Thank you for your concern.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just But Stargazer Navalia is the
Official documents?
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, well, we've received...
Hey, you there! No, not at all. Actually, I'm here to address a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Naval. This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance... I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you...
So, it seems that some Borisin have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious.
I believe he was just slacking off.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make...
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia as on lockdown, as
their flimsy disguise has been exposed.
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but how many more of your comrades are here?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you?
For oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want. But I assure you...
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hulei's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. The word Borison was only used to refer to those wolf masters. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder used to slow down.
But you survived.
Speaking of stories,
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hulei, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hulei from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Please, save me.
I want to live. Doctor!
Zhao Cho, find the medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
The Borison Beast chips have already landed.
What about General Yueyu?
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier. General asks you to. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style.
Her blood pressure is dropping.
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao Cho?
I do.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3. Moktok told me that she...
Now I understand.
Moon Rage. A blessing for wolves. Oh, with the burning fury in her heart. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hulei. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time. But once again, like a useless idiot. So I asked myself... Eventually, everything I'm doing now, even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance. And a fully cured Feishao. Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. What a shame, what a
Can you even feel respect?
Of course. As the wolf's creed go, that's why I'm keeping you alive for now. We will consume your flesh and blood.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Mock talk.
It's the Sky Splitter.
Calm down, Mock.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return.
Hope? Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. Mock talk.
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Don't come any closer. No!
Mock talk. We're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow. Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou Lafu in blood. Follow me, my cubs! We shall stride among the prey!
Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise.
Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory!
Expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't. Who am I? Look around you. Memories. Right. You've finally gotten your memory back. And I can put down, as the saying goes, that. But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super. Come on. There's. Master Yun Li, please. I'm about. March. Think There's so much pressure. Oh, my stomach is really hurting. Maybe I should just drop out of the contest.
You made a promise to my grandfather, and now you want to run away?
Master Yunli, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yunli, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yan Qing, if they ask you this, how will you...
Losers have...
Is this some kind of villain entrance line?
Miss Yunli's contestant information was registered... Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So, this is the contestant hall.
Oh, there are so many people.
March, before the war dance begins, my grandfather always told me that you've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you?
Master Yunli's old metal is taller than a person.
Observing the weapon that your opponent uses.
Why would you tell me your weakness?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents.
Know myself and know the enemy. Let's see, who should I ask first?
Oh, you're March 7th.
That's right.
As you can see,
I see the sky.
That's right. A big... Oh! First, the question that is... This is just gossip from unreliable sources. My apologies. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. May I ask who that might be? Who? Oh, thank you very much for accepting my interview.
Want to be a mech pilot? Join the IPC.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great... Who would have imagined that he would take this last-minute replacement?
If I'd known I could use multiple weapons at once...
Hello, miss.
That's right. I'm the March 7th.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been...
March 7th.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too, right?
Yes. Oh, I understand. No, it's all right.
There are still many guests arriving here.
Understood.
The first round of the war dance is about to begin. Are you feeling okay, March?
Me? Looking at these contestants, I understand why you wanted me to No.
So, do you want to go out and see the ring?
I knew it! Let's go. It's saying...
Well, looks that's enough knowing the enemy for...
That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Walk through here, we'll be able to see the War Dance's official venue. Wow, so look over there. Master Yun... Well, it's too late for nerves now. It's almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission, General Hyen, it's when it stops speeding that I have to leave for a moment. I wonder how Master Yen... Hey! Focus.
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the... Remain vigilant at all times.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. What's signals nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
You will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you. That mad dog left me here as...
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little hunting.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death, Abomination?
Die, you ugly beast! Die!
Okay, save your breath.
For oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Moza, are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me?
Hulei is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou Law.
What did you just say?
Impossible.
He has an ace up his sleeve. This is Hulei's declaration of war.
He wants to encircle us in one fell swoop.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and
the moment you see your enemy's declaration of war.
But if Hulei succeeds in getting this panic to spread...
Do you remember what I told you before? What Hulei wants is to see... It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. And the way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hulei does...
Right now,
in his eyes, that ship is full of countless hawks.
But if we're wrong about this, are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Before making a decision, there is a chance that we will make the wrong decision. But being lost in hesitation, everyone, listen up. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now it is...
Hulei does come to attack the Sky Splitter.
Please rest assured, General. If he...
Cloud Knights! The Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borson to succeed with their plan? Be on your guard. Calling Starskip Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Starskip Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side. Never hesitate!
How familiar. Another journey begins, destined for oblivion. Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It is my fault.
A short respite, then time for the next fight. Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Fear!
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion? Time for strength.
A short respite, then time for the next fight. Let's see. Let's see. A short respite, then time for the next fight. That's better.
Naughty child.
I venture forth to hunt. A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven. But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at... But we cannot allow the fighting to continue. I know Jiao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but... now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
What's that? Everyone, out of the way!
What a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. He has to be. A retainer like myself is nothing more than an insignificant shadow who stands by the general's side. Hopefully, he can use that silver tongue of his to buy himself enough time. Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that so decisive, so brutal? She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the Warhead has his eyes on her.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill. But the fact that you have it is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Jiao Cho?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. I lived as a hunter for many years. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death.
How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down. Resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely, as you did 1,000
Fight! Straight like this will set me running!
I weep for your heart. It is the times are changed. Heaven serve. Break.
Boris in resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths.
It seems that Mock Talk got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same...
Oh, your tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game is not over yet.
Stand down, Matza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. The people of this... Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me...
I see that it isn't. When you think about it, the Merlin's Claw, before you arrive, then, before I finish these...
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
I'm entrusting you not only...
That's easy for my grandfather to say. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. Oh, I wonder how her preparations are coming along.
유난히도 캄캄한다면 나 홀로 너를 생각하네. 이런 기분 설명할 수 없어. 원래 이맘쯤 너와의 여행을 생각했었는데 네가 좋아하던 와인과 선물을 준비했겠지. 기뻐할 너를 상상하며 근데 왜 이런 생각을 하면서 너를 추억만 하게 된 건지 어쩌다 너와 나 왜 이렇게 끝난 건지 너를 기억하면 난 가슴이 아파와 어쩌다 너와 나 이렇게 잊혀진다면 다시 사랑할 수 없을 것 같아. 그날의 나는 내게 너무 낯설었겠지. 내 맘과 다르게 너에게 상처를 줬으니 사랑한다는 말로도 부족했던 너에게 내가 너무 잘못한 것 같아. 너와 나의 다른 생각이 결국엔 우리를 서로 갈라서게 만들었어. 근데 왜 이런 얘기를 하게 된 건지 난 모르겠어. 어쩌다 너와 나 왜 이렇게 끝난 건지 너를 기억하면 난 가슴이 아파와 어쩌다 너와 나 이렇게 잊혀진다면 다시 사랑할 수 없을 것 같아. 말은 해줘야 하는데 내 마음은 변하지 않았다고. 모든 게 오해야 내 얘기를 들어주길 바래. 건지 시간이 지나